Chapter 1. Gollum crept through the shadows, his eyes glinting with greed as he approached the jeweler's shop. He had heard rumors of a ring of great power, a ring that could grant the wearer unimaginable wealth and influence. And Gollum was determined to possess it. He had searched far and wide for the ring, following whispers and rumors that led him to this seedy little shop in the heart of the city. And now, finally, he was close to his goal. As he approached the shop, Gollum could see the jeweler inside, his hands moving deftly as he worked at his bench. Gollum watched in fascination as the man expertly crafted a beautiful necklace, his hands moving with the grace and precision of a master craftsman. But Gollum was not interested in the necklace. His eyes were fixed on the ring that lay on the jeweler's workbench, its golden surface gleaming in the dim light. He could feel its power calling to him, and he knew that he had to have it. He waited until the jeweler was distracted, and then he slipped silently into the shop. The jeweler didn't notice him at first, but Gollum was patient. He watched and waited, biding his time until the perfect moment presented itself. And finally, it did. As the jeweler turned to fetch a tool from his workbench, Gollum made his move. He snatched the ring from the counter and slipped it into his pocket, his heart racing with excitement and fear. The jeweler spun around, a look of shock and outrage on his face. But Gollum was too fast for him. He darted out of the shop and into the darkness, laughing maniacally as he ran. As he fled through the streets, Gollum could feel the ring's power coursing through his veins. He knew that he had to find a place to hide, a place where he could keep the ring safe and secret. And so, with the ring clutched tightly in his hand, Gollum vanished into the night, never to be seen again. Chapter 2. Gollum treated the ring with a fierce and obsessive love. He guarded it jealously, never letting it out of his sight for even a moment. He would often spend hours at a time just staring at it, mesmerized by its beauty and power. To Gollum, the ring was more than just a simple piece of jewelry. It was a symbol of his own worth and power, a source of endless fascination and delight. He would often talk to it, as if it were a living being, whispering secrets and plans in its ear. As the years passed, Gollum's love for the ring only grew stronger. He became more and more isolated, spending all of his time in the dark and shadowy places where he could keep the ring safe. He became thin and gaunt, his skin stretched tight over his bones, as he devoted all of his time and energy to the ring. Despite his love for the ring, however, Gollum knew that he could never truly possess it. For the ring had a will of its own, and it would always seek to return to its true owner, no matter how hard Gollum tried to keep it. And so, with a heavy heart, Gollum resigned himself to a life of secrecy and solitude, always hiding in the shadows, always longing for the ring that he could never truly call his own.